Hello, everyone from Asia Euro University, Faculty of Business Administration and Tourism, and Faculty of Social Science and Economics. I would like to give you a teaching video clips, part 1 of Module 6. As you know, there are 2 clips per unit. So now you learn first part of the Module 6. The title is Recruitment. And we will focus on 6.1 employment news, reading, vocabulary, listening, and grammar. So let's go to study Module 6 with me all together. Module 6, recruitment. Okay, before we study, let's have a look in what we will study in Module 6. I mean the vocabulary, the language. Here, Module 6, recruitments. The language, the useful language from Module 6. We have word list, we have expression. Okay, so let me read for you for the word list. Address, email, attach, break, button, check, click on, copy, delete, dismiss, document, employ, backup, file, fire, give notice, hire, icon, inbox, layoff, link, log on to, mouse, recruit, register, reply, take voluntary redundancy, resign, restart, set, save, send, sender, shut down, take someone on, type, username, walk out, website, make redundant. Okay, this is expressions. I'll be grateful if. Why don't you? We appreciate. Would you like me to? Would all staff note? With regard to, please give me. The reason is, I'm afraid. Please. Okay. យើងបានមើលស្ដាប់ការអានខ្ញុំចប់ហើយកុំភ្លេចសូមរៀនអានឡើងវិញផងនៅពាក្យពេចន៍ទាំងអស់នេះ Okay, don't forget to reread the word and also look at the translation while you study, while you watch. And while you watch, you can stop it and you can make it a pause and start learn to read this word again and again. Make sure you can remember, you can know, you can understand, you can pronounce correctly. Okay, module 6, recruitment. Look at readings, everyone. We have the title is employment news. So you can find someone in your class who had a part-time job, has had more than 3 jobs. Again, everyone has had a part-time job, has had more than 3 jobs, has only spent 1 week in a job, has lost a job, has had the same job twice, has taken redundancy. Okay, so please complete that. And while you meet me in the conference, show me the answer. Okay, អញ្ចឹងលំហាត់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាធ្វើបន្ទាប់ពីជួបខ្ញុំនៅថ្ងៃ conference សូមប្រាប់ខ្ញុំនៅចម្លើយ Now exercise 2. Read the through exercise 2. Read the 3 news stories and match each hashtag A, B, or C to a person described below. In 1 to 5, there are 2 correct answers. Underline the word in the text which gives you the answer. Okay. ចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាលំហាត់នេះគេឲ្យយើង match មានតែផ្គូផ្គង A B C ទៅនឹងមនុស្សដែលយើង describe ណាហើយក្នុងលំហាត់ទី1 15គឺមានចម្លើយ2ត្រូវណាអញ្ចឹងសូម underline ពាក្យនៅក្នុងអត្ថបទដែលផ្ដល់ឲ្យអ្នកនៅចម្លើយ Okay. So which person 1 has stopped working, 2 has started working, 3 doesn't need to work, 4 has lost a job, and 5 didn't speak to their employer face to face. Okay, អញ្ចឹងមាន text A, text B, text C. អត្ថបទ A អត្ថបទ B អត្ថបទ C ដូច្នេះអ្នកនរគ្នាសូមរកមនុស្សណាដែលឈប់ធ្វើការមនុស្សណាដែលចាប់ផ្ដើមធ្វើការហើយអ្នកណាដែលមិនចាំបាច់ធ្វើហើយអ្នកណាទើបតែបាត់បង់ការងារហើយអ្នកណាដែលមិនបាននិយាយជាមួយនយោជករបស់ខ្លួនដោយផ្ទាល់ទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាសូមអានអត្ថបទ3នេះណាអត្ថបទ3នេះហើយឆ្លើយទៅនឹងសំណួរក្នុងលំហាត់ទី2 Okay. Answer the question in exercise 2. Just put letter like text A. Yeah, like this. Which person? Ask you which person. Okay, please answer which person. មនុស្សណាម្នាក់ក្នុងចំណោមអ្នកដែលគេបាននិយាយក្នុងអត្ថបទទាំង3នេះ Okay. ឥឡូវអ្នកទាំងនេះសូមរងចាំសូមស្ដាប់ការអានចំពោះអត្ថបទទាំង3នេះ អូខេអត្ថបទទាំង3នេះខ្ញុំសូមបង្ហាញអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានៅក្នុងឯកសារបកប្រែជាភាសាខ្មែរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចមើលនិងស្ដាប់ការអានរួមទាំងមើលការបកប្រែជាមួយគ្នាណាអូខេហើយកុំភ្លេចឆ្លើយសំណួរទី1ដល់ទី5នៃលំហាត់ទី2ក្នុងទំព័រ56ណា on page 56 answer to exercise 2 to the question 1 to 5 after reading.
Text A. UK worker fired by text message. AP London. Katie Tanner's cell phone beeped with a startling message. You're fired. Tanner, 21, had a migraine headache and took a sick day last week from her job at Blue Banana, a chain body piercing studio in Cardiff, Wales, she said on Monday. She turned on her cell phone the next day to discover she'd been terminated from her sales position. We've reviewed your sales figures and they're not really up to the level we need, shop manager Alex Bartlett wrote in the message. As a result, we will not require your services anymore. Thank you for your time with us. Text B. Don't call us. We'll call you. When most people apply for a job, they expect to go in for an interview. But not Jenny Jameson. When a company rang her to arrange an interview, they heard her voicemail and she was hired. Jenny came from a singing family and was trained in speech and music. She is now the voice of the company on all its automated messages and call center systems. I suppose I'm always cheerful and smile a lot, and I think people hear that on the phone, says Jenny. Text. B. Car plant workers win lottery. Harry Lane was one of 6 employees at a UK car plant who received their £9.5 million winnings from last Saturday night's lottery and announced they wouldn't be going back to work. 61-year-old Harry said, "I've been retired for 2 days now. I thought I'd have to work for another 4 years, but this is like a dream." Harry's only plans so far are to pay off the rest of his mortgage and take his grandchildren on holiday. No one at his old factory was available to comment on how they would be replacing the 6 workers.
Okay, now I will reading finish. So go to the next exercise in the next page. ឥឡូវយើងបានស្ដាប់ចប់ហើយសង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានឹងដាក់ចម្លើយបានណាកុំភ្លេចរៀនអានឡើងវិញនៅអត្ថបទទាំង3នេះ Okay, for exercise 3, discuss with your partner. Okay, you have 2 questions to discuss with your partner. Do you think Katie Turner's employer acted correctly? ហើយយើងគិតថាKatie Turner ហ្នឹងគាត់នយោជកហ្នឹងអ្នកឲ្យមេគាត់ហ្នឹងធ្វើអញ្ចឹងត្រូវទេ Would you do the same as Harry Lane តើយើងធ្វើដូចលោក Harry Lane ឬទេ Harry Lane គាត់ត្រូវឆ្នោតទេ Okay, now we learn vocabulary, and the vocabulary here we have a number of words, and the vocabulary I already translate in the first page of translation and also translate in another page in specific translation. So look at that and read with me all together. Okay, នេះជា vocabulary បាញ់មិញឥឡូវយើងអានមួយខ្ញុំទាំងអស់គ្នា set fire lay off resign employ make redundant take voluntary redundancy hire recruit give notice dismiss walk out take someone on. Okay, so by the meaning I translated, and then you have to categorize the verbs into its type. Okay, about hiring or firing in the table. Okay, អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានេះគឺរៀនអំពី hiring and firing ការជួលនិងការបដិញ្ញចេញអញ្ចឹងពាក្យនេះសុទ្ធតែជាពាក្យតាក់ទងនឹងជួលនិងបដិញ្ញចេញប៉ុន្តែគេចែក column ឲ្យយើង3 give a job ផ្ដល់ការងារធ្វើ take someone jobs away ដកការងារពីនរណាម្នាក់ចេញទៅមក leave a job ចាក់ចេញពីការងារអញ្ចឹងជ្រើសរើសយកពាក្យហ្នឹងឲ្យដាក់ទៅត្រូវតាម column របស់វាណា Okay ពេលយើងធ្វើចប់រក្សាទុកបង្ហាញខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងជំនួបផ្ទាល់គេហៅថា teaching conference. Okay, so now we have listening exercise. Everyone, we have listening exercise. So what you have to do with that? Exercise 5 and listening 6.1. Listen to 5 speakers describing what happened to them at work. Match the speaker to action A to G. Okay, អញ្ចឹងសកម្មភាពមាន A ដល់ G speaker មានពី1ដល់5អញ្ចឹងសូមអ្នកទាំងគ្នាគូផ្គងspeaker ទៅនឹង action អ្នកនិយាយទៅនឹងសកម្មភាពណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងស្ដាប់មកខ្ញុំទាំងអស់គ្នាបន្តិចទៀត
Module 6, Listening Script 6.1, Employment Case Studies. Speaker 1. I've really had enough. The people there were great and I really liked my supervisor, but it was just too boring. I only started in order to make a bit of extra money when I was a student. I didn't intend to stay this long, and especially not after I finished my degree.
So they said they were sad to see me go, but they understood. Anyway, I told them when I wanted to leave, but they said I didn't need to worry about what it said in my contract. So I didn't actually have to work the full 4 weeks.
Speaker 2.
Someone had to go. We haven't been getting the orders for a while, so it was clear that they'd be laying people off sooner or later. Anyway, I thought rather than wait, I'd go now and take the money. It was a good deal, and it gives me a few months to find another job.
Speaker 3.
Well, it's a good position and suits anyone who doesn't want to work every day of the week. We had 3 applicants, but it was obvious who was right. I think Samantha will be perfect. She's keen and flexible, which works well for both sides. And I think she can work at weekends too, so that'll come in useful, especially around Christmas time.
Speaker 4.
Couldn't believe it. Okay, so I've been late a couple of times, but my boss said it wasn't a problem as long as I made up the extra hours in the evening. And then someone, and I can guess who, reported me. You know, that one who works in accounts, who's always gossiping about other people. She said I've been taking stationery from the cupboard and using it for personal correspondence. The manager asked me to come into the office so I could see what was coming. I wasn't going to wait around and get a lecture. I was through that door before anyone could stop me.
Speaker 5. The first thing I'm going to do is take the family on a nice long holiday while we can still afford it. Then I'll start thinking about what I'll do next when I get home. There's plenty of time, though for someone of my age, I'm not sure what I'll get. Maybe I'll just work part-time until my pension begins. It's only 7 years. Pity, really. I would have liked to have stayed on till retirement. Mind you, it's worse for some of the others. They've got another 20 years to go. I mean, where will they get another job round here?
Okay, so now we learn from the listening. We have speaker 1 to speaker 5 describing about action they have been done at the workplace or what happened to the workplace. You have to do put letter A, B, C, or D with or until G with the speaker 1 to 5. When you meet me, show me your answer and discuss with me if you don't understand. So now look at speaking, employment issue. You know, in speaking, you have to listen to my instruction and then you have to do by yourself. Okay? If you have done that, don't forget to show me. Work in pairs. Take turn to ask and answer a question about employment. Okay, cái ao dân thưa ca chỉ cú hơi do đặt bên khi từ bên tầm mốt. Đặt bên khi từ bên tầm mốt làm bay xua nâng trời. Ok, mật phẹ dân xua dưỡng. Tao mới dân xua tao mật phẹ dân quên cho làm chẳng tới. Ngồi mà dân che. Xua nâng che trời. Dân che speaking này nè. Ok, ở lấy nhưng xong án xong luôn đây chu nè tao khía. 1. Do you think it is unethical to lie about your qualification on your CV? When a member of staff has a problem at work, how important is it for the manager to discuss the problem before making a final decision? How can good communication between managers and staff avoid potential problems at work? If someone gives their notice, what do you think is a reasonable period? 1 week, 2 months, or will it depend upon? What is important to find out before you take a new member of staff on? What are the reasonable grounds for firing someone? How much warning should they be given in such situation? 7. It is ever right to walk out of a job without giving any notice. អូខេនេះជាសំណួរទាំង7ណាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបើមិនយល់សំណួរណាមួយសូមបើកវចនានុក្រមណាខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាសិក្សាដោយខ្លួនឯងហើយបើកឲ្យនៅតែមិនយល់ណាអាចសួរខ្ញុំនៅពេលជួបជំនួបដោយផ្ទាល់ណា conference day យើងអាចជួបខ្ញុំដោយផ្ទាល់យើងអាចឆ្លើយសំណួរឬក៏ដល់ចម្លើយមកខ្ញុំឬក៏សួរអ្វីផ្សេងៗដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាឆ្ងល់ Okay, now we finish about speaking, listening, and also reading. And now we learn the last thing of this video clip is grammar. នៅក្នុង video clip នេះគឺ grammar ជាចំណុចចុងក្រោយហើយបន្តទៅទៀតអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាំមើលតាម video clip ទី2 Okay. ក្នុង grammar ខ្ញុំសូមបញ្យល់ទៅតាមឯកសារដែលខ្ញុំដាក់ជូន Okay នេះ The passive ការរងអំពើអញ្ចឹងកាលណាយើងនិយាយ passive គឺជាការរងអំពើឬគឺជាការរងចាំទទួលប៉ុន្តែយើងរៀននេះគឺយើងរៀនបង្កើតប្រយោគណា the passive forms ការបង្កើតប្រយោគរងអំពើ sentences in the passive voice គឺថាប្រយោគនៅក្នុងការរងអំពើare formed using auxiliary verb be plus the past participle or we call verb 3 ប្រយោគនៅក្នុងការរងអំពើគឺត្រូវបានបង្កើតដោយប្រើ auxiliary verb be ប្រើតែ be នឹងទេបូកនឹង past participle ណា passive can be used in any verb tense អូខេអញ្ចឹង passive អាចប្រើក្នុង verb tense អីក៏បានយើង tense ក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសដូចតែខ្មែរយើងដែរគឺមាន past tense អតីតកាល present tense បច្ចុប្បន្នកាល future tense និងអនាគតកាលអញ្ចឹង passive ដូចគ្នាយើងប្រើក្នុងកាលមួយណាក៏បាន Okay the tense indicate by be verb form like here the email is delivered every morning យើងប្រើ verb is គឺវានៅក្នុង present tense the letter was sent in July អាហ្នឹងក្នុង past tense The post office will be closed tomorrow អានោះ future tense សូមអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលប្រភេទការប្រយោគណាមើលរូបមន្តក្នុង affirmative ប្រយោគស្របឬយើងហៅថា statement subject plus be ប្រើ present tense យើងអាចប្រើ3នេះ am is are was were ណា Okay am is are នឹង present tense ដល់ពេល was were past tense will be គឺ future tense ហើយបូកនឹង verb 3 For example chocolate is made from cacao beans The letter was sent from France We will be told the solution soon បើយើងបកប្រែត្រូវបានគេបកប្រែអញ្ចឹងសូកូឡាត្រូវបានគេផលិតមកពីគ្រាប់កាកាវសម្បត្តិត្រូវបានគេផ្ញើមកពីប្រទេសបារាំងយើងនឹងត្រូវបានគេប្រាប់ដំណោះស្រាយឆាប់ៗនឹងហើយពេលអញ្ចឹងយើងមើល is made present tense were sent were past tense will be មកពី will be ហ្នឹងទៅជា future tense ក្នុង negative គ្រាន់តែយើងយក affirmative ថែម not ទៅណាដូចជា subject plus be plus not like am not isn't aren't present tense wasn't weren't past tense won't be future tense បូកនឹង verb 3 okay like chocolate isn't made from cacao beans the letters weren't sent from France we want to be told the solution soon you see not is included for negative how about question we know already question there are two kinds yes no question and information question yes no question start with auxiliary verb and information question start with WH words okay so look at this rule everyone we use be like am, is, are, present tense, was, were, past tense, plus subject plus verb 3. For verb, for question in future tense, we use will. We don't use will be. Be you can use after the subject. Will, subject, be, and verb 3. Answer, yes, the subject be. No, the subject be plus not. For will, yes, the subject plus will. No, the subject plus want. ចង់បញ្ជាក់ថាចំពោះpresent tense យើងប្រើ be ជាការនាំមកប្រយោគតែនៅក្នុង future tense យើងប្រើ will ជាការនាំមកប្រយោគវិញអញ្ចឹងកុំឲ្យយើងច្រឡំណាអូខេយើងមើល is chocolate made from cacao bean គឺប្រើ verb to be ក្នុង present tense តែពេលយើងឆ្លើយវិញ yes it is អូខេអ្នកខ្ញុំមើល yes it is here no it isn't អូខេបើសិនបើយើងប្រើជា past tense យើងប្រើ verb to be ដដែលប៉ុន្តែដូរវាទៅ past tense were the letter sent from France បើសិនជាចម្លើយត្រូវ yes they were បើសិនចម្លើយនឹងមិនត្រូវទេ no they weren't អូខេប៉ុន្តែបើប្រើ will future tense យើងមិនប្រើ verb to be ជាសំណួរទេយើងប្រើ will ជាសំណួរអូខេ will we be told the solution soon answer yes we will no we won't this is positive answer this is negative answer and for information question the question start with WH word after that verb to be use am, is, are, or was, were, plus subject, plus verb 3. But in future tense, we don't use verb to be before the subject. We use will before the subject. Okay, so WH word, will, subject, be, and verb 3. Study the example with me. What is chocolate made from? Present tense. It is made from cacao bean. Past tense. Where were the letters sent from? They were sent from France. When will we be told the solution? We will be told the solution soon. You see, will stand before the subject. ណាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាក្នុងប្រយោគ WH question ស្តៀងគ្នានឹង yes no question ដែរតែវាមាន WH word ស្តៀងត្រង់អីត្រង់វា verb to be នៅឈរពីមុខ subject ប៉ុន្តែ future tense គឺ verb to be ឈរក្រោយ subject ទេ I will ឈរមុខ subject ទៅវិញណាអូខេនេះជា future tense អូខេឥឡូវអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងទៅមើលការប្រើប្រាស់របស់ passive voice ម្ដងអញ្ចឹងគេប្រើមិនដែរ passive voice នោះទេខ្ញុំបានឲ្យនិយមន័យជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសបានឲ្យដកស្រង់ណាដកស្រង់ពីសិភៅ grammar មកហើយបកប្រែជូនណា We use the passive voice to emphasize the object and action អញ្ចឹងយើងប្រើ passive ក្នុងករណីយើងសង្កត់ធ្ងន់ទៅលើកម្មបត្តិណាទៅលើកម្មបត្តិនិងសកម្មភាពគឺមិនពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងអ្នកណាអ្នកធ្វើទេគឺពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងសកម្មភាពឬក៏អ្វីដែលជាអ្វីដែលកើតឡើងណាអ្វីដែលកើតឡើង It is usually used when the person doing action is unknown, obvious or unimportant អញ្ចឹងគេប្រើ passive voice ក្នុងករណី3ទី1មនុស្សដែលធ្វើសកម្មភាពយើងអត់ស្គាល់ទី2ការដឹងជាទូទៅ obvious នោះគឺការដឹងជាទូទៅឬក៏វាមិនសំខាន់ឧទាហរណ៍ Chocolate is made from the bean of cacao tree សូកូឡាត្រូវបានផលិតបង្កើតត្រូវបានគេបង្កើតមកពីគ្រាប់នៃផ្លែកាកាវគឺមិនអ្នកណាធ្វើគឺអត់ខ្វល់សំខាន់គឺសូកូឡាគេធ្វើពីអាហ្នឹងអូខេ The email is delivered in the morning No obvious person យើងអត់ស្គាល់អ្នកណាទេThe computer was stolen My computer was stolen នឹងមនុស្សដែលក៏យើងអត់ស្គាល់ដែរ the person is unknown with passive form we can use by plus noun if we want to say who does the action ណាបើសិនជាយើងចង់បង្ហាញថាអ្នកណាអ្នកធ្វើក្នុង passive sentence គឺយើងត្រូវប្រើ by បូកនឹង noun អាហ្នឹងបើសិនជាយើងចង់តែបើយើងមិនចង់បាច់ដាក់ក៏បានណាចង់ដឹងថាអ្នកណាអ្នកប្រព្រឹត្តអញ្ចឹងសូមដាក់ by បូកនឹង noun ឧទាហរណ៍ the picture was painted by a child រូបភាពហ្នឹងត្រូវបានគូរដោយក្មេងម្នាក់ឃើញទេយើងចង់បញ្ជាក់ណាជាអ្នកធ្វើរឿងហ្នឹង Passive forms are also used in written formal English Passive form ក៏ត្រូវបានប្រើនៅក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាផ្លូវការផងដែរភាសាអង់គ្លេសផ្លូវការភាគច្រើនគេប្រើតែ passive ទេអូខេពីព្រោះគេចង់ឲ្យប្រយោគហ្នឹងជាលក្ខណៈទូទៅណាអូខេThe letter was sent to you on July the 1st អាហ្នឹង formal English តែពី informal យើងនិយាយថា we send you the letter on July the 1st អូខេអញ្ចឹងការយើងរៀន grammar ចប់ហើយយើងសូមទៅមើលលំហាត់នៃ grammar ខ្ញុំបញ្យល់លំហាត់ហើយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវធ្វើលំហាត់នេះមុននឹងជួបខ្ញុំឲ្យហើយពេលជួបខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់សូមបង្ហាញចម្លើយណា When you meet me by the teaching conference show me the answer It's compulsory everyone គឺជាកាតព្វកិច្ចណាទាំងអស់គ្នា Here exercise So in grammar there are 4 exercises There are 5 exercises I'm sorry there are 6 exercises regarding grammar the passive មានលំហាត់ទាំងអស់6ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង grammar នៃ passive អញ្ចឹងសូមបញ្យល់ម្ដងមួយ 1 underline the passive form of the verb in these sentences នេះគេឲ្យយើង underline passive form នៃ verb ក្នុងប្រយោគទាំងអស់នេះអូខេអញ្ចឹងទី0នេះគេដាក់ឲ្យយើងហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមអានexercise នេះជូនដល់យើងដើម្បីអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចជាជំនួយក្នុងការរៀនអានផងដែរណា300 people sorry again number 0 300 people have been made redundant in a series of cutbacks 1 he's employed by a number of different companies he must have been asked to leave after what he did It is hoped that new investment in the region will generate employment. The news is that they were being made redundant. 5. Michael Jervis and Haley McDonald's case is to be looked at by the European Court. 6. A number of people were taken on with short-term contracts. 7. This time it's a warning, but next time should be fired. Okay, exercise 2. Match them to the sentence and verb form. Match them នេះគឺប្រយោគនៅខាងលើនេះឲ្យត្រូវទៅតាមទម្រង់យើងគេដាក់ជូននេះ present simple គឺប្រយោគទី1ឧទាហរណ៍ចុះpresent continuous ប្រយោគទីប្រមាណ present perfect ប្រយោគទីប្រមាណ past simple ប្រយោគទីប្រមាណហើយ will future ប្រយោគទីប្រមាណ present plus infinitive it's plus passive ប្រយោគទីប្រមាណហើយ modal ប្រើ modal verb ប្រយោគទីប្រមាណអញ្ចឹងសូមស្រង់មកពេលដែលបានទុកទៀងទាត់ជាមួយខ្ញុំណាហើយមួយនេះគេឲ្យ complete the sentences 1 to 8 with the passive form using the verb in brackets ការយកបំពេញណាប្រយោគ1ដល់8ដោយទម្រង់ passive ដែលមានក្នុងប្រើ verb ក្នុងវងកញ្ចក់ណាអញ្ចឹងលំហាត់ទី3យក verb នេះមកសរសេរទៅជា passive complete focus ទៅលើ can ផងណា can អតីតកាលសេម៉េចបច្ចុប្បន្នកាលសេម៉េច future tense សរសេរយ៉ាងម៉េចសូមអានប្រយោគឲ្យច្បាស់សិនចាំសរសេរ Exercise 4 Complete these sentences about yourself using passive form Tell your partner okay tell about yourself This is half one exercise one question is given by half. And then you have to complete another half by yourself, information about yourself. Exercise 5. Complete this report by underlining the correct form, active or passive. អញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យយើងក្នុងប្រយោគមួយមានជម្រើស2 អញ្ចឹងឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាជ្រើសរើសមួយដែលត្រូវណាអូខេនេះគឺគេហៅថា report writing ចាំបានទេអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមេរៀនទី4យើងបានរៀនអំពី report writing គឺនិយាយពី introduction findings conclusion and recommendation នៅក្នុងមេរៀនទី5ក៏យើងមាននិយាយពី minutes of the meeting ដែលឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាសរសេរ report ផងដែរអញ្ចឹង report យើងដឹងហើយគឺមានសរសេរចំណងជើងសរសេរ introduction សរសេរ finding និងសរសេរ conclusion និង recommendation introduction សេចក្តីផ្ដើម findings ការងារសម្រេចបាន conclusion សេចក្តីបញ្ចប់ and recommendation និងអនុសាសន៍អូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងនេះបើចង់ជ្រើសរើសឲ្យត្រូវអានឲ្យចប់មួយប្រយោគឬក៏មកចប់មួយរឿងណាអូខេ The aim of this report is to assess or to be assessed whether Ms. Chu Hoa unfairly dismissed or was unfairly dismissed, and if the correct procedure followed or was followed by her line manager. First of all, it has found or has been found that Ms. Chunova had failed or had been failed to arrive for work on 3 occasions. On the first occasion, when the manager gave a verbal warning, she is reported to have said that it was none of his business. On the second occasion, the line managers gave or was given her a written warning when she failed to arrive for work a 3rd time. She dismissed or was dismissed with immediate effect. Conclusion. In conclusion, the manager is appeared to have followed the correct course of action. However, it recommends or is recommended that in the future, any disciplinary procedures should be carried out in the presence of one other person. This will help or will be help to avoid any similar situation. Okay អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអានឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចរៀនអានខ្លួនឯងឡើងវិញផងហើយជ្រើសរើសចម្លើយឲ្យត្រូវឲ្យខ្ញុំ Exercise 6. Do you have disciplinary procedures that must be followed where to work? That's your own answer. Are they similar to those outlined in the report? ថាតើយើងមាននីតិវិធីវិន័យ procedure នីតិវិធីណានីតិវិធីវិន័យ disciplinary នឹងវិន័យអញ្ចឹងនីតិវិធីវិន័យដែលត្រូវតែធ្វើតាមនៅកន្លែងយើងធ្វើការទៅទេអូខេតើពួកគេស្ថានភាពស្តៀងនឹងអ្វីដែល outline នៅក្នុង report ទៅទេនេះអ្វីដែលគាត់ធ្វើនេះអ្វីដែលមេនឹងមកស្ដីឲ្យហ្នឹងតើគាត់ធ្វើចរិតដូចអ្វីដែលនិយាយក្នុង report នេះដែរឬទេ Okay. So everyone, that is the end of first video clips. Wait and see the final clips of this module. Okay, thank you for watching my teaching clips and see you in the final parts of the module 6. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.